Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Chad Altman again, here to do another video on changing the dialogue. A thing that I see a lot of the times in my clients is the negative self talk that exists inside of them, preventing them from getting to where they need to go. A lot of times that can happen from things that they've seen in their childhood, whether it be your parents' negative self talk to themselves, or negative talk from one parent to the other, or in most of the cases, it's where a parent, like in my case, spoke to you and said things like, you'll never amount to nothing, or you're never going to do that. And so what that happens is we start to have a negative self-image of ourselves. And so these are the type of voices that exist inside of our mind, especially when there's any type of confusion, or we're going up against something that's going to be challenging us. So we start to whisper these things in our mind. And it's really, really difficult. And just like you practiced saying all those things to yourself from a child till now, you have years of practice learning to defeat yourself. The same thing happens when we need to change that dialogue. It's a practice, right? And there's a bunch of different things that we can do. And one of the first things that I tell most of my clients is to get quiet. Like, one of the most powerful things that is overlooked, I think, on a day-to-day basis in our society is meditation. And it doesn't have to be something where you're got the incense going and like the hit the symbol or whatever, right? Even though it can look like that also. It's yours, and the practice is yours. I hear clients say, "Oh, I can't sit still." Well, hello, me neither. But we have to practice to get to where we want to go. And so one of the easiest ways to do that is to try. And so I encourage you, and I encourage my clients to make sure that you just take some time. Even if you sit still, close your eyes, take some deep breath, do some breath work, and get from point A to point B. And that's one way. Another excellent way to change the dialogue that you have in your mind is to cultivate gratitude, right? If you're grateful for all of these other things in your life, it's really hard for gratitude and a negative attitude to exist in the same space. It's almost impossible. So if we start by a journal, or just to go over or say out loud in the morning, in the mirror, the things that we're grateful for, it can really, 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 really help us change the dialogue that exists inside of our mind. The third, and this is probably one of the most powerful ones, avoid negativity, right? It's hard to change the dialogue of negative actions in our brain if we're constantly around negativity. Now, that might mean we need to take a look at some of the relationships that we're in. It might mean that we need to change our job or our career or our place of business, because where we go and the influence of our relationships, whether it's our day-to-day, has an influence on our mental health and our life. So we need to actively avoid negativity as much as possible, right? And the last one of the most powerful ones that I also like to tell my clients to do, is the power of affirmations, right? Start speaking truth to yourself. Do it in the mirror. At my house, I have things on the mirror that I'm growing towards. I have manifestations of things and affirmations, things that I'm trying to speak into existence. I have pictures, I have vision boards, I have all these different things in my home to bring me to the place that I want to go. So I don't only tell my clients this is stuff that I actively practice for myself. And we're all on a journey, and all of our journey is ours to figure out. And no two journeys are going to be the same. It's all individual. So we have to find out the things that work for us, and then we take those things and we apply them, and then we use them, right? On my Instagram recently, I just did a post about like identify, detect, and discard. Check it out if you have a chance. It's The Healing Entrepreneur on Instagram. Like and subscribe if you like videos like this. And as always, let's be a ripple which creates a wave to shed love and light in the rest of the world. Stay blessed, and look forward to talking to you guys soon.